first sit, monster frickin' doe down.
Deer season's here. And Matt and I, every year, get into this huge argument of who's hunting first. Not because we both want to hunt first. For some reason, we both want to film each other first. I always win this. So, it's October 3rd. It's the first day Matt and I can go out. We are on our brand new lease. Virgin Farm, first sit of the year. Matt, I am only going to shoot a buck. Let's be honest, people.
We are on a ridge top, trying to get these deer transitioning back into this big bedding flat across the fence. We've got a killer southeast winds blowing us into nothing.
The first doe that comes out, Matt smokes her. And that's it. I knew it from the get-go. The first deer that comes out, Matt's going to shoot because he's a killer and he has to.
I shot that doe about 45 minutes ago. I slipped down 10 minutes ago and checked for immediate blood right where I shot her. Could see blood, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna take a look, see if we can find her. Some right here on the tree. There she is. I got her. Come look where she frickin' died. About the best thing that could have possibly happened, to a certain degree, happened. She ran all the way downhill, and we can get the four-wheeler up to about right over here. She's dead right here, down here at the bottom of the hill, right along the creek, so we only gotta drag her like 50 yards. We're just out on a good morning stroll, and look what we stumbled across. Right at the bottom of the hill. She did us a heck of a solid. Man, I really wish she wouldn't have broke my arrow off falling down this 100 feet hill.
Alrighty. First hunt of the 2019 whitetail season. It's October, what is it today, the 5th?
Till tomorrow.
You may be wondering why we're not hunting on the 1st. It's because this week the 1st fell on a work day. So this is the first weekend day we can go.
What are we gonna do? Lead off with a couple grunts and a light rattle?
Yep. I think it's rut, actually.
It's ever slow, just grunt, grunt, rattle, rattle.
Welcome to the 2019 deer season. It's finally here, and Garrett and I have been putting in a lot of work this summer. We got a good omen. We're at a new farm Garrett picked up, and it's 400 acres actually. It's bigger than any place we've ever hunted, ever. And we've got high hopes for this place. There's a couple of deer out here that we would both be really happy to wrap a tag around. We're pretty stoked just because today is the first day that he and I can get out. It's deer season. That's about it. We got one. Ghosted right in on us. Garrett and I shot her about 35 yards that way. She just dove head first in through this stuff. It's pretty nasty, but Garrett and I found her, so. We just killed a deer. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it now. We got the bone shed all cleaned up. This is our butchering shop in Garrett's garage. So we got our sink here. This is hypothetically where our food saver is gonna go, right here. So that way if we kill multiple deer at the same time, we can use both of our power jacks here to get them both up off the ground. If there's multiple deer killed, that means that there'll be 2 people here and 2 people here skinning. So we're gonna go ahead and skin this one up, and she's gonna be sausage come February. That's what we're gonna do with this one. So should be a nice and easy clean. We're just gonna chunk her up, take all the meat off, debone her, and that's pretty much it. And then hopefully we'll go hunting again tonight.
It's youth season. We're strapped in orange, and one of the biggest does we've seen yet come in front of us presents a shot, and I take my opportunity.
Sunday, October 13th, the last day of Illinois youth season. There's a big cold front that pushed through the Midwest. It was really windy on Friday and very windy yesterday. But this morning it's real quiet. It's the first frost we've had all year. This is that October cold front which Grant killed Lucky last year over a mock scrape with a modular set reactive type hunting scenario. So Friday, super windy, Logan and I came and hung our mobile set here. We didn't see a deer, but we have our mock scrape out there with grave digger and rack rub and a whole concoction of stuff. We've got some mature deer hitting, specifically one we call Marshall. So here's the play. It's very calm. It's cold. I'm in orange, but in about 5 minutes when the sun just really starts to peak up over here, we got some good camera light, I'm going to reenact a buck in Marshall's area, do some light grunts, maybe shake some trees and branches, try to simulate that there's a deer working this scrape. Are you okay if I kill her? The best thing is that was an old mature doe, and even though she picked up our ground scent, which we did everything we could to minimize, she never was really on alert. So we've got the thermals really helping us because she was right here and all that hot air, or the cold air is warming up and just bringing our scent up. The plan is to go recover the doe and get out here without doing as little damage as possible. I think this is her path. She's carved. She jumped. Look at that. Oh, my exit was good. That's perfect. It did everything I needed it to do. Blew right through it, bud.
If you like listening to hunting stories as much as watching them, then check out our podcast. The Last Breath Huntcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms.